Hello and welcome back, dear students. Wish you all stay happy, healthy, and safe at home and do your studies regularly and properly. I am Yojana Palak, and today we are going to start a new chapter for standard 3 students from your English grammar textbook. The name of this chapter is Degrees of Comparison. So, first thing, comparison. For comparison, we need some quality, and the qualities are explained in adjectives. So here we are going to see the degrees of comparison of adjectives. So this is the second part of adjectives. Now in this chapter we are going to see the 3 degrees of comparison, that is superlative, comparative and positive. These 3 degrees are used to compare 2 or more things, and their adjectives, their qualities are compared with each other. So about these 3 degrees and about the comparison of adjectives we are going to study in this chapter in detail. So let us begin now. First thing, what is degrees of comparison? Adjectives are describing words of noun. The adjectives describe about noun. They describe noun such as people, places, animals, things. We sometimes use adjectives to compare 2 or more people, place, things, animals. So, when we use adjective for comparison, that is called degree of comparison. Degrees of comparison are adjectives that compare 2 or more nouns. Clear? So first thing, that adjective is describing word of noun, and when adjective is used for comparison, that is called degree of comparison of noun or degree of comparison of 2 or more nouns, because comparison can be done in 2 or more, not less than 2. So here we are going to see that there are mainly 3 degrees of comparison, that is positive, comparative and superlative. These 3 degrees are there of comparison. Now we are going to read about these 3 degrees in detail. What is positive degree, what is comparative degree and what is superlative degree. In that we are going to see the adjectives only, but the comparison will be made in 2 or more things by using those adjectives, so that you can understand more better about the quality of that particular noun. If I say that the girl is fair, you will understand, okay, the girl is fair. If I compare the girl with something, such as the girl is fair than that boy, so you will understand, yes, if I see that boy, then the girl is more fair. So you will get the exact quality or the emphasis of that adjective, effect of that adjective. So to emphasize on the adjective and to emphasize on quality and to show it more clearly, more vividly, comparison is used. And that is why degrees of comparison is used to describe the quality of the noun, to describe the adjectives of the noun, so that more clear picture can be get by comparison. Now in this comparison, the first degree is positive degree. In that we use the positive degree when a noun is described without being compared with another person. We are not comparing here, just we are stating that how that noun is, about the quality of the noun. That is positive degree. The comparison is not made here. So the sentence here is given, that the sack of flour is heavy. Heavy is the adjective. How is the sack? It's heavy. So here we can see that adjective is used, but it is not compared with any other noun. That is called positive degree. In that, comparison is not made and only the quality of one noun is given, that the sack is heavy. Next is comparative degree. In that, the quality of two nouns will be compared. Two or more will be compared. So here we use the comparative degree when a noun is compared with another noun. When the comparison is done between two things, that place we will use comparative degree. In positive degree, comparison is not done and the adjective is given only about one noun. Clear? In comparative degree, two nouns are used for that common adjective and the comparison is done between those two nouns. So here two sacks you can see here, and sack B is of 5 kg, sack A is of 3 kg. So sack A is of 3 kg, sack B is of 5 kg. That means sack B has more weight. So here we can say that sack B is heavier than sack A. Heavier, that means it is more heavy than sack A. If sack A is 3 kg, that means sack B will have more weight, more than 3 kgs. So these two nouns are compared and the comparison is made about one quality, that is weight. Clear? That is why the adjective is used heavy. So they should have one common quality, in that keeping it center. The main common quality will be in center, and with that common quality two nouns will be compared. Clear? So here this two noun has been compared with the common quality of weight, and by the comparison we got to know that sack B is heavier than sack A. So when the comparison is made between two things or two nouns, that time we will use comparative degree. If the comparison is not made, then we will use positive degree. Next is superlative degree. Superlative यानी सबसे अच्छा, the thing which is the best, no one can compare with it. So when the comparison is done between three or more things, that time we will use superlative degree. If the comparison is done between two things, then we will use comparative degree. If no comparison is done, then we will use positive degree. If comparison is between three or more than three nouns, that time we will use superlative degree. So here see the example. Sack C is the heaviest of the three sacks. That means among all the sacks, the heaviest sack is sack C. So sack C is the heaviest sack of all the sacks. How we come to know that sack A is of 3 kg, sack B is of 5 kg and sack C is of 10 kgs. That means it is having the most weight. That is why it is the heaviest sack of all three sacks. So in this way the comparison is done, and by the comparison the quality can be described more clearly. We know that all these three sacks are heavy, but by the comparison we will get to know that sack C is the most heavy, or we can say is the heaviest sack, and the sack B is heavier than A and A is heavy only. not heavier than other two. So in this way the comparison helps to describe the adjective more clearly, more empathetically. Okay. So this was the degree. Let us revise it again. First one is positive degree, in that no comparison is made. Only one noun and only one noun's quality is described. In comparative degree, two nouns will be compared with common quality. And in superlative degree, three or more nouns will be compared with common quality. Here the common quality was their weight, their heaviness. And in that comparative degree will be done, in that one will be more than the other. In superlative degree, the one who is best among all other options, that is chosen. So superlative degree gives the best, comparative degree gives the better one, or which has more quality. And in positive degree, as no comparison is done, so only one quality about one noun is explained. Now let us see in detail about this, how the comparison will be made and how these words of comparison will be chosen. Keep in mind that when you use the positive degree, you will use only adjective. But when you use comparative degree, then the adjective has been changed. We have added heavy. In that heavy, Y is removed, IER is added. When you use comparative degree, the form of adjective will change. And in superlative degree also, the form of adjective has been changed. How? Here, HEAVY, heavy, has been changed and Y is removed. Instead of that, IEST has been placed. So in that way, when you use degrees, the form of adjective changes. Now how that adjective will be changed according to the degree, that we are going to see in detail. In positive degree, the adjective will be as it is. In comparative degree and superlative degree only, the form of adjective will change. Let us see how the changes are made. For most adjectives, what is done? ER is added in comparative degree and AST is added in superlative degree. To convert the adjective in comparative degree, you have to add ER. To convert the adjective into superlative degree, you have to add EST. Okay, so let's see the first one, hard. In hard, for comparative degree, you have to add ER. It will become harder. Next is, when you have to convert it into superlative degree, you will add EST. It will become hardest. So when you see hardest, that is superlative degree. When you see harder, that is comparative degree. The comparison is made between two nouns. Next is slow. In comparative degree, we will add ER, slower, and in superlative degree, we will add EST. It will become slowest. Clear? Positive degree adjective will be as it is. Mostly, to convert the adjective into comparative degree, you have to add ER, and to convert the adjective into superlative degree, you have to add EST. Now, those adjectives which are ending with E, the spelling has already E. The letter E is already added in the spelling. So then we will not add E again. Here we used to add ER, right? EST. So as the E is already given here, so we will not add E, but instead of that we will add only R and ST. Clear? In the adjective, if it is ending with E, so we will not add ER or EST, but instead of that, when E is already there, we will add only R and ST to convert it into comparative degree and superlative degree. So in positive degree it will be fine. Comparative degree we will add R. It will become finer. Because E is already there, we will add only R. And in superlative degree it will become finest. E is already there, so we will add only ST, finest. Wise. Comparative degree we will add R and it will become wiser. And in superlative degree we will add ST, it will become wisest. The meaning of hard, that is strong. Slow, which is going in slow motion. Fine, that is okay, good. Wise, that means intelligent. Now, if the adjective is ending with Y, then what will be done? We will remove Y and instead of that we will place I. Clear? Let's see how the changes will be made. If the adjective is ending with Y, so we will remove Y, instead of that we will add I, and then to convert it into comparative degree we will add ER, and to convert it into superlative degree we will add EST. Clear? If Y is given, replace it with I, and then to convert it into comparative degree add ER, convert it into superlative degree add EST. Now let's see the example of this. Easy. Easy will become easier by removing Y. The spelling will be EASIER, easier. And in superlative degree it will become EASIEST, easiest. That means the most easy one. Lazy will become lazier and laziest. LAZY, in that Y will be removed and it will become LAZIER in comparative degree, LAZIEST in superlative degree. Clear? Now if for adjectives of one syllable with a single consonant at the end, in that we will add one more consonant. We will add the last consonant again. If D is given, so we will add D again. If N is given, we will add N again. Suppose if big is given, so we will write bigger or biggest. So the last consonant will be added again. GG, NN, DD in this way. Okay. Let's see the example now. For comparative degree, ER is added, but before ER some changes has been made. Sad is given, so it will become sadder. SAD will become SADDER in comparative degree, and in superlative degree SADDEST, saddest. So that is superlative degree. Next one, thin. THIN will become THINNER, thinner in comparative degree, and THINNEST, thinnest in superlative degree. So in this way the degrees will be changed. If I write big, so it will become BIGGER, bigger in comparative degree, and in superlative degree it will become BIGGEST, biggest. So in some of the nouns which are having last letter consonant, that last consonant will be doubled. For adjective with more than 2 syllables, here you can see that suffix is added, ing and ful. So where you see that suffix is added to the adjective, to the noun, so how will that degree will be changed? In that, when suffix is already added, we will not add er or est, but instead of that we will add more and most before the adjective. As the suffix is already added, so now we will add more and most before the adjective, not after the adjective, because after the noun, suffix is already added. So here you can see, when suffix is already added, in interest, ing is added. In wonderful, ful, full, that is suffix has been already added. So in that case, we will add more before the adjective to convert it into comparative degree, and we will add most before the adjective to convert it into superlative degree. Let's see. Interesting will become more interesting in comparative degree. In superlative degree, it will become most interesting. Wonderful in comparative degree, more wonderful. In superlative degree, most wonderful. If I say beautiful, it will become more beautiful, and in superlative degree, it will become most beautiful. Clear? So when suffix is already added, you have to add more and most before the adjective to convert the degree. Next is, some adjectives do not allow any of the following rules. So for that, the comparison or the degree is different and the word changes, completely changes. Okay, there is no particular rule for their change. So those kind of words are given here, which have different word in comparative degree and superlative degree, and there is no particular rule for their changes. So in that, good will change into better in comparative degree, and in superlative degree it will become best. Good, better, best. Then bad in positive degree, comparative degree it will become worse, and in superlative degree it will become worst. Next, far in positive degree, comparative degree it will become further or farther, and in superlative degree it will become farthest or furthest. Also, when the adjective is given as little, so in comparative degree it will become less, and in superlative degree it will become least. So there is no particular rule for the changes. There are some adjectives such as these given words which do not have any particular formula to change. So mostly, to convert the adjective into comparative degree you have to add er, and if suffix is already added, you have to add more before the adjective to convert it into comparative degree. And to convert in superlative degree, either you have to add est after the adjective, or if suffix is already added in the adjective, so you will add most before the adjective to convert it into superlative degree. More and er to convert it into comparative degree, and est and most to convert it into superlative degree. In positive degree, the form of adjective will not change. And there are some of the words which do not have any particular rule. So their forms will be changed, and that you have to remember only, you have to memorize it only. There is no particular rule for their changes. Now the word I use, syllable. Now the meaning of syllable is given if the word has only one vowel sound, that is called one syllable. If the word has two vowel sound, that is called two syllable. If the word has three vowel sound, that is called three syllables. So according to that, how many vowel the word has, that will be the number of syllable. For example, hard, only one vowel is there, A, so that is one vowel. syllable. In easy, 2 vowel are there, E, A. So that is 2 vowel syllable. In wonderful, here you can see that there are 3 vowel, O, E and U. So that is 3 vowel syllable. Now, with this, the explanation has been completed, and now we will move to the exercise. How you have to use these degrees and how can you identify, how can you change the form of adjective into degrees. Let us see now the exercise so that we can more clearly understand this topic. Complete this table with the correct degrees of comparison. Okay. So here positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree, the 3 columns are given. In that you have to write the correct form of adjective according to the degree. First one is great. In comparative degree it will become greater. ER will be added in comparative degree, and in superlative degree it will become greatest. EST will be added in superlative degree. Okay. Now second one is more graceful. Here you can see FUL. Suffix is added. So because of suffix we will not add ER or EST after the adjective, but instead of that we will add more and most before the adjective. So in comparative degree more graceful is given. In superlative degree it will become most graceful, and in positive degree the adjective will be as it is, graceful. Okay. Next one, here you can see luckiest. IEST is given. So if in superlative degree IEST is given, in comparative degree it will become IER, luckier, and in positive degree I will be again changed with Y, because to convert it into comparative degree and superlative degree we remove Y. Instead of Y we place I. So when we have to put it as in original form, we will remove I again and put Y. So it will become lucky. Clear? So the adjective will be in these 3 degrees as lucky, luckier and luckiest. In positive degree the spelling will be LUCKY. In comparative degree Y will be removed. At that place we will add I, and the spelling will be LUCKIER, luckier, and in superlative degree we will add IEST. It will become LUCKIEST, luckiest. So in this way you have to change the form of adjective in these 3 degrees. Next one is bad. For bad there is no particular rule to change in comparative degree and superlative degree. So the word will be bad, worse and worst. In comparative degree it will become worse. In superlative degree it will become worst. Next is funny. Here you can see again in funnier I is given. So again we have to convert it in the original form for positive degree. So I will be replaced with Y again, and ER will be removed because ER is used only in comparative degree. So ER will be removed and I will be replaced with Y. So it will become funny, 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 and in comparative degree that is already given, funnier, and in superlative degree it will be done as Y will be replaced with I, and to convert it into superlative degree we will add EST, funniest. Next is most cheerful. Here you can see FUL, suffix is used. So when suffix is already added, we will add most and more to convert the degrees. So here you can see most is given, that means this is superlative degree, most cheerful. to convert it into comparative degree, we will add more cheerful. Most will change into more. And in positive degree, the original form will be written, that is cheerful. Clear? So in this way, you have to change the form of adjective into this 3 degrees. In positive degree, the original form of adjective will be written. In comparative degree, more or er will be added. And in superlative degree, most or est will be added. Mostly est and most is used. Now let's see the next exercise. Here underline the correct adjective to complete each sentence. 2 options are given to you, and according to the sentence you have to identify which degree has been used, and according to the degree the proper adjective or proper form of adjective you have to underline. Okay? So keep in mind, in positive degree no comparison is made with another noun. In comparative degree 2 nouns will be compared, and in superlative degree 3 or more than 3 nouns will be compared. So if you see only 1 noun is given, that means it is positive degree. If you see 2 nouns are given, that is comparative degree. If you see 3 or more nouns have been compared, so there you will use superlative degree. Okay, now we have already seen how we have to change the form of adjective. So let us start this exercise. First one, Delhi is then Chandigarh. Here you can see 2 cities, that means 2 nouns are compared. When 2 nouns are compared, we will use comparative degree. So here, bigger and biggest, 2 options are given. est is used for superlative degree and er is used for comparative degree. So when 2 nouns are compared, that is comparative degree, so we will use er, bigger. Bigger is the right one. Next is June is a month in Jaipur. So for June, no other noun has been compared. So that is positive degree. If no comparison is done, that is positive degree. How will you come to know that comparison has been made or not? When you see then is used for comparative degree only. Here, so when then is used, that means there is comparative degree. Here we can see no then has been used. So that is positive degree. Okay? And if you see the, that is superlative degree. To show the superlative degree, the is used, and to show comparative degree, then is used. And if both of these words have not been used, that means it is positive degree. Here you can see the and then, both are not used, that means it is positive degree. So we will use the original form of adjective. Hot or hotter? Hot will be correct. The cheetah is the is used, that means it is superlative degree. So faster or fastest, er is used for comparative degree and est is used for superlative degree. So as the is given, that means it is superlative degree, est will be correct, fastest. The cheetah is the fastest animal on land. Next is, this is the more beautiful or most beautiful dress of all. Here you can see the is used, that means superlative degree, so we will use most. Most will be the correct, as most is used in superlative degree and the is also used in superlative degree. So the correct option will be most beautiful. This is the most beautiful dress of all. Next one, do you think the blue knife is dash than the green one? Here you can see then is used. That means it is comparative degree. So in comparative degree we use ER. That means sharp or sharper. In sharper ER is given, that is used for comparative degree. Then is also used for comparative degree. So this sentence is in comparative degree. So correct option will be sharper. Next is Pulkit is the. more helpful or most helpful student in our class. The is used, that means superlative degree. In superlative degree, most word is used. So this is the appropriate option for superlative degree. The and most both are used in superlative degree, so this is the correct option. Pulkit is the most helpful student in our class. So in this way you have to identify the degrees and you have to choose the correct form of adjective according to the sentence by understanding which degree has been used. How will you come to know? If then is given, that means it is comparative degree. If the is given, that means it is superlative degree. If then and the both are not used, that means it is positive degree, because no comparison has been done. Now the last exercise is fill in the blanks with the correct degrees of comparison. Use the adjective given in brackets. Let us see. This end of the pool is dash than that end. Then is used, that means comparative degree. So here we will add ER, deeper, to convert the adjective in comparative degree. Next is a wolf is dash than a dog. Than is used, that means again comparative degree. So to convert ferocious in comparative degree, as you can see, OUS, the suffix has been already added, so we will not add ER or EST after the adjective, but instead of that, to convert it into comparative degree, we will add more before the adjective. So it will become the wolf is more ferocious than a dog. Next is Radhika is dash girl. Then and the both are not used, that means it is positive degree. In positive degree, the original form of adjective is used. So smart will be written as it is, smart. Radhika is a smart girl. No comparison has been made, so it is positive degree. Next, these grapes are then those apples. Then is used, that means it is comparative degree. In comparative degree, ER will be added. As you can see, juicy word is given. So in that, Y will be replaced with I, and to convert it into comparative degree, we will add ER. I-E-R. So it will become Juicier, juicier. Juicier, juicier. Here, to convert it into comparative degree, Y will be replaced with I, and then we will add ER. How will we come to know that this is of comparative degree? Then is used. So when then is used, that means the sentence is of comparative degree. To convert the sentence into comparative degree, we will add ER. When Y is given, Y will be replaced with I, and the spelling will be Juicier. IER will be used when the ending letter is 1. Here, to convert it into comparative degree. Next is I am dash in Hindi, then in English. Again, then is used, that means comparative degree. For good, there is no particular rule to change in comparative degree. So you have to learn this word. For good, in comparative degree, the word is used, that is better. B-E-T-T-E-R, better. Next is, this is the dash market in the city. Here notice, the is given. that means it is superlative degree. In superlative degree, as the adjective is having last letter y, so y will be replaced with I, and to convert it into superlative degree, because the is used, so in superlative degree we will add est, so it will become iest. Busy will become busiest, bus, I will be replaced with y will be replaced with est, busiest. So how will you come to know that this is of superlative degree? The is given. When the is given, you have to convert it into superlative degree. As you can see here, the adjective is having y. The ending letter is y. So y will be replaced with I, and to convert it into superlative degree, add est. So the spelling will be busy will change into busiest. Busy will change into busiest. So in this way you have to convert it into superlative degree. Again I am revising. If you see then, that means comparative degree. If you see the, that means it is superlative degree. If both these words have not been used, that means it is of positive degree. The original form of adjective will be used. Clear? So in positive degree, the original form of adjective is used, and if then is given, then the comparative degree will be there and the form of comparative degree will be used. And if the is given, that means it is of superlative degree, so the form of superlative degree will be used. The form of superlative degree adjective will be used. How can you convert in comparative degree and superlative degree? To convert in comparative degree, you have to add er or more. To convert it into superlative degree, you have to add est and most. Clear? So in this way, the changes, first thing, in this way you can identify the degree, and in this way you can change the form of adjective according to the degree. So the clear quality of noun can be described by using degrees of comparison of adjective between two or more nouns. With this, now the explanation and this chapter completes. We have completed the exercise of this chapter, and I hope that this explanation will be useful to you, and now I hope that you are able to understand this topic. What is degree of comparison? Let us revise it again. First thing, that adjective, that means describing word which describe about noun, about the qualities of noun. And if two or more nouns are compared, so for that comparison the adjective is used, and the form of adjective changes according to the comparison. That is called degree of comparison. When adjective is compared for two or more nouns, that is called degree of comparison. 3 degrees are there: positive, comparative and superlative. In positive, no comparison is made, so adjective will be in its original form. In comparative degree, two nouns are compared having common adjective. So in that, more or er is added to the adjective. And how can you identify that this is comparative degree? When you see then and when you see two nouns, that is comparative degree. Next is superlative degree. When 3 or more nouns are compared, that time we will use superlative degree. In that, how can you identify that this is superlative degree? When 3 or more nouns are compared, or when you see the before the adjective. So that is the identification, or that is the sign that it is superlative degree. How will you convert into superlative degree? By adding est or by adding most to the adjective. So in this way, these 3 degrees can be identified and the form of adjective can be changed according to the degree. With this, we have come to an end of this video. Now we will meet in the next video with new topic. Till then, take care of yourself, be safe and keep on learning. Thanks for being with me. See you.